In June 2021, the powerful Murdaugh family empire in South Carolina, it cracked wide open. Alex Murdaugh, he was once a well-known lawyer from one of the most influential legal families in South Carolina. His wife, Maggie Murdaugh, and their son, Paul Murdaugh, they were found shot to death near the dog kennels of their family estate, which is called Moselle. At first, Alex called 911. He was sounding very devastated, saying that he had just discovered their bodies. But investigators, they quickly started noticing that things didn't really add up. One major issue was his story.
Take your time.
Like when I came back here, I pulled up and I could see him, and I knew something was bad. I ran out. I knew it was really bad. My boy over there, I could see it was.
Sorry.
And I could see his brain on his. And I ran over to Maggie, and actually, I think I tried to turn Paul over first. I tried to turn him over, and I don't know, I figured it out. His cell phone popped out of his pocket. I started to try to do something with it, thinking maybe, but then I put it back down really quickly. Then I went to my wife, and I could see.
Did you touch Maggie at all?
I did. I touched them both.
Okay.
I tried to do it as limited as possible, but I tried to take their pulse on both of them. And, I called 911.
Alex, he first told police that he had not been near the kennels shortly before the murder. But later, cell phone videos taken by Paul just minutes before his death, it placed his dad Alex at the kennels, something, he had lied about. And that moment, it became one of the biggest turning points in the trial. As investigators dug deeper, they uncovered something even bigger. Alex, he had been stealing millions of dollars from his clients, his law partners, and vulnerable people for years. And prosecutors, they argued that his financial crimes were about to be exposed, and that is why he killed his wife and his son, so he could create sympathy and distract from the scandal. And, buy himself some time during that time that he committed the murders. The 2023 murder trial began with one of the biggest true crime stories in America. Prosecutors, they said that he used family weapons to kill Maggie and Paul, and the murder weapon, they were never found, but shell casings and phone evidence, that's what they used to help build their case. Alex took the stand himself and admitted that he lied and that he stole money, but he insisted over and over again, I did not kill my wife and my son. The jury, they didn't believe him though. And after only a few hours of deliberation, he was convicted and sentenced to 2 life sentences for the murder. On top of that, he also received decades in prison for major financial crimes. This was after pleading guilty to stealing around $12 million from his clients. Yes, $12 million. But now, huge updates. On May 13, 2026, which is today, the South Carolina Supreme Court, they overturned his murder convictions and ordered a new trial. And the reason? It was not because they declared him innocent. It was actually because they ruled that he did not receive a fair trial. The court, they found that former Colleton County Clerk Becky Hill improperly influenced jurors during the original trial. Judges, they said that she made comments that pushed jurors to distrust Alex's testimony and that her behavior crossed the line. And this, damaged his rights to an impartial jury. The court called the interference serious enough that the conviction had to be thrown out. Prosecutors, they've already said that they plan to retry him for the murders. So this case is actually really far from over. And despite the overturned conviction, Alex is not walking free. He still remains in prison because of his separate financial crimes convictions and long federal state sentences. So after years of headlines, documentaries, and courtroom drama, the question still remains: did Alex Murdaugh murder his wife and son? Or will the second jury see differently? I find this case very interesting as I followed many other true crime YouTubers who've covered this case. And I'm just like, I think he did it. And I think he should be in jail. So I'm just curious to see what this new trial will bring. Let me know what you guys think, and to like and subscribe and follow. And just leave a comment below. Let me know what you guys think. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.